Welcome back to the main events of Italian diplomatic activity abroad. We have always placed European and transatlantic unity at the heart of our action, guided by a firm conviction Europe cannot do without the United States, but the United States also needs Europe. This was stated by Foreign Minister Antonio Tajani during question time in the Chamber of Deputies on Wednesday, July 1st. The Foreign Minister reiterated this message the following day during his remarks at Villa Taverna, residence of US Ambassador Fertitta, at an event marking the 4th of July celebrations. The friendship between Italy and the United States is stronger than any controversy. It transcends personal relationships, more or less dialectical phrases, and has always been marked by an awareness of a strong and necessary transatlantic solidarity. Between allies doesn't mean always agreeing on everything, but even when differing views emerge, the important thing is to speak to each other as friends do frankly. These were moments of concern over the fate of Italian citizens in Essigüe around July 1st, when the woman, who had been convicted of adultery in Egypt, was taken from her home in Hurghada on the orders of judicial authorities. There were fears that she might be arrested, but the swift intervention of the Italian ambassador in Cairo and Mr. Tajani prevented this from happening. The woman and her daughter were therefore able to return to their home. Mr. Tajani later thanked the Egyptian government, announcing that our embassy has formally submitted a request for a presidential pardon to the Egyptian authorities. Italy continues its efforts to support the Venezuelan population affected by the earthquake of June 24. The response operation, coordinated by the Civil Protection Department in cooperation with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, involved more than 100 Italian experts, including civil protection personnel, members of the Foreign Minister's Crisis Unit, firefighters with specialist USR and test teams, and medical and healthcare personnel from 5 Italian regions. In terms of humanitarian cooperation, Foreign Minister Tajani has authorized an initial package of humanitarian aid to support the civilian population. On July 1st, Italy assumed the rotating chairmanship of the Tallinn Mechanism, the main multilateral coordination platform supporting Ukraine's civilian cybersecurity. Through initiatives promoted with contribution from its 14 member states, the mechanism aims to strengthen the resilience and protection of Ukraine's digital infrastructure. During its chairmanship, Italy intends to contribute to consolidating the mechanism by promoting more effective management of projects identified by the Ukrainian authorities, while also encouraging private sector involvement in their implementation, with particular attention to the possible inclusion of additional countries in the mechanism. On June 27th in Gdańsk, as part of Ukraine Recovery Conference, a signing ceremony was held from the European Flagship Fund for the Reconstruction of Ukraine. It is the most ambitious private equity instrument promoted by the European Commission, Italy, France, Germany and Poland, with the participation of their respective national development banks, including CDP for Italy. The fund has an initial endowment of €220 million and is expected to mobilize investment up to €1.52 billion. Italy was represented by the Foreign Minister's Special Envoy for the Reconstruction of Ukraine, Davide La Cecilia. Undersecretary of State for Foreign Affairs Massimo Dell'Utri attended the Fulbright annual meeting, an event dedicated to the academic cooperation program between Italy and the United States. Active in Italy since 1948, the Fulbright program, funded by the Italian Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the US Department of State, has enabled around 40,000 Italian and American citizens to undertake study, research, and teaching experience in the two countries, helping to strengthen bilateral academic, scientific, and cultural cooperation. Andrea Cavallari is the new Italian ambassador to Norway. I will aim to strengthen our relations in all sectors with Norway and Iceland, two friendly nations, partners of the European Union and NATO allies. Our countries share values and strategic interests that we intend to pursue in a spirit of loyal and sincere cooperation, safeguarding the international order that we helped build together. Among his most recent appointments, Cavallari served as Consul General in Paris from 2012 to 2016. In 2016, he joined the diplomatic protocol of the Italian Republic. From 2017 to 2022, he served as Italian ambassador to Nicosia before returning to Foreign Ministry in a senior role in the field of cross-border cooperation. Ugo Ciarlatani is the new Italian ambassador to Islamabad. I am taking up my role as Italian ambassador to Pakistan, a strategically important country in Asia and a credible stabilizing force both in the region and internationally. I will work to explore the growing opportunities to strengthen our partnership across all sectors, building on a long-standing and solid friendship, he said in his first statement. Charlatani succeeds Marilina Armelin, who has become Italy's new head of mission in Myanmar. I intend to strengthen the ties between our two peoples by supporting civil society, cultural heritage, and inclusive development, Armelin said at a crucial moment for a future of peace and reconciliation in Myanmar. And that's all for now. Thanks for your attention and stay tuned.